Hello everyone, I am Mickey from Live, Laugh, Love, Pray, and welcome to my channel. Today I am co-hosting Best Game Day Appetizers with my sister Denise from This and That with Denise Jordan. This time I'm going to go ahead and jump right in to what it is that I will be preparing for this challenge. I am going to be making my sweet heat chicken wings, and when I lived on the East Coast, anytime my girlfriends and I would have, a get together of any kind, I would make these, and man oh man did people go crazy over these wings. So what I'm starting off with right here, this is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and in it I'm going to pour, this is 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of white pepper, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm going to go on ahead and pour this in here. So I'm getting that shaken up. And while I'm doing this, I already have a pot of vegetable oil on the stove getting hot for me. I'm going to add the rest of my spices. Now this is 4 tablespoons of emerald essence. Let me show you what the bottle looks like. This is 4 tablespoons right here. I also added just a little bit more onion powder to this because even though I may not like garlic powder, I love my onions and I love onion powder. So this is 4 tablespoons. And to be honest, you can use really whatever seasonings you like. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to start dredging my chicken wings. Now, I am not using whole chicken wings. I'm using the first and second sections of the chicken wing. I'm using the drumette and I'm using the flat part. So I'm going to go on ahead and put quite a few pieces in here and get them coated. And before I put them in the oil, I'm going to place them back into this. And I'm using 10 wings, if you will. So if they were whole wings, it would be 10 of them. It's just me and my mom, and honestly, that's a lot right there. So I'm sure my sisters will be coming over and they will help me eat some of these wings, because my mom is really not a big fan of hot stuff. So I think I'm going to set some aside so hers aren't hot, because she does not like hot, spicy things. And my oil has been heating up right now for at least 10 minutes. I just went on ahead and added all the rest of them, and it may be overcrowding them, but oh well, they will all get coated. This is just a regular freezer bag. Okay, my pan is all washed and ready for the chicken. If you make this recipe, which I will include down below, your family and your friends, they are going to absolutely love them. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. Even though I have gloves on, I'm going to wash my hands with these gloves. I'm going to clean up this mess, and I'm going to take you over to the pot so you can see how much oil I have in the pot. The pot is probably about not completely halfway full, but just slightly under halfway full. And it is ready to go. I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to place these wings in the pot and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, while my chicken wings are in the oil frying, I'm going to go on ahead and make the sauce that I'm going to use to coat the chicken wings. Right now I'm going to pour in a half a cup of honey, and I am using raw unfiltered honey. Still have quite a bit of honey left in here. Let me get a spatula so I can get that out of there. So once again, I'm using a half cup of honey. You're definitely going to need a spatula to get all of this in there. See my cute little piggy spatula. Isn't it adorable? I love pigs. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Now I am going to add 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. The last thing that I'm going to add to this sauce, well, actually there are two things that I'm going to add. I'm going to use a half cup of Heinz chili sauce, and I'm going to use a half a cup of Frank's Red Hot. You can use whatever hot sauce you choose. There we go. Half cup. I am going to pour this into the half cup just to make sure I don't have too much, because I do not want too much hot sauce. Yeah, it's just slightly under half a cup, and that's quite okay with me. The heat sort of creeps up on you the way that I make them. It's not an in-your-face kind of hot. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for the chicken wings to finish frying. I'm going to place them back in the pan, and then I will coat them with the sauce, and then I will place them in the oven. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. My chicken has finished frying, and what I'm going to do now, I've placed it in this pan, and I'm just going to pat it dry so there isn't a whole lot of excess oil. And I'm going to dip it into the sauce that I've already prepared. However, remember, I'm not going to dip all of them because my mom doesn't like hot things, so I'm just going to more than likely be dipping the drumette part, because my mom only eats the flat portion, so I will be dipping this. So let me turn this way. And what I'm going to do, once I finish dipping them, I'm going to place them on this foil-lined cookie sheet and place this in the oven for it to bake for probably 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, it already looks so delicious. Cannot wait to eat these. There we go. So now I get to take these gloves off my hands because they are really gross. And I'm going to go on ahead and place this in the oven. I have had the oven preheating on 450 for quite a while. I just placed them in the oven. The oven is at 450. Okay, Live, Laugh, Love, Pray fam, I am back, and here they are, my sweet heat chicken wings.